Nobody hiding, nigga. Didn't answer the phone when I called him earlier today. I called him before I called you.
The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at US Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. The scene a short time ago, this crowd decked out in purple, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football, folks, as the Vikings get set to do battle with the Philadelphia Eagles. Devontae Smith now from his end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Sanders on first down with a little bit of space as he works his way forward, a gain of 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll run with Sanders, and he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Burt sets up to throw it. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. It's still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
I don't know. Because he don't have that thing up there with my face on it.
Here's Aaron Sipos out now to punt on 4th down. Back deep, D.D. Westbrook. Pulled in at the 24. A nice return there of 11.
I'll see right. Let me see right now.
Nah, he ain't in there. Not yet, anyway.
Well, but you under right now. You playing under which one? Under Madden Killer? Let me see my. Let me go to my channel and see my.
I don't think so. Oh, this JR.
Oh yeah, here it go. See, my man got us some chips.
Nah, some pretzel.
Oh yeah.
With no salt.
I'm ready, Jail.
To help mitigate a good punt, and the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Cousins gives way to Cook. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
Third and short yardage. Cousins swinging this out wide here for Cook. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right. And after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
There goes a deep ball, end zone, and it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed. You do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dive the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
Back the hell up. Back the hell up. That nigga trying to get us.
They just do get the play off. Now Cousins. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. Fourth down, Cousins. And he's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it.
I know, easy.
From the red zone now, Cousins. Wide open receiver, complete. Touchdown. Kirk Cousins on the connection to Justin Jefferson. And the Vikings have taken a first-quarter lead.
Got a touchdown.
Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down and score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stuff it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Now, let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That, too.
From the gun, it's Hurts. He's going to look deep for Watkins. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Quez Watkins, 75 yards. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Elliott good with a PAT. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play.
Listen, that nigga moved so fast, they wouldn't even let me get back to my other man.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
That's how much toast that nigga put on that goddamn body.
Longer now from his end zone. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Oh my God. Yes, sir. That's how you get. That's how you get one back.
Oh yes, sir.
That's how you get one back.
Yeah, that is how you get one back.
Yes, sir. That's how you get one back, fellas.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
To throw again on second down. Cousins. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
That was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage. Got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Cousins' throw pulled in by Jefferson. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Cousins from the gun on 3rd. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. These two teams all tied after one. On 1st down, they'll run with Nwangu. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. On the give is Nwangu. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
That's the only reason I did it. I said, yeah, this is going to be the last one. So.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. play action. Cousins. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected fourth down here.
No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Cousins to throw it. That's to his running back, complete. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. That was a pretty good job by the defense, I thought, right? I mean, they had to go to their check down, but still were able to get it done for the first.
Agreed. Anytime you can force them to come back to a receiver that's a little bit shorter in the route, you've done your job on defense, but still, they pick up the first down and get a fresh set.
Huge 4th down conversion. Cousins going to bat it forward here on the jet sweep. And he's brought down. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. They come up in a 2 tight end look here. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook. Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Joseph on for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Did he watch him with Jalen?
Yeah, he watched him.
I sent the
now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown.
That's in case he didn't say Jones' name.
On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
We only down 7. Let's not do nothing to make it any more than what it is.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Hurts. The Vikings after it, and they get there for the sack. And Daniil Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground.
Decision time. Look, B. Diddy, I sent the joint to B. Diddy, and he said, yo, what is that? I don't run that with the Vikings. I said, nah, Diddy, that's me playing with the Vikings.
A well-hit ball there. 50 yards on the punt, 3 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
He said, yo, man,
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
One of the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
They go play action. Cousins. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. Wide open, complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
How do you do that?
Justin Jefferson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Vikings get the quick strike touchdown. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked so well, and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area. I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Dantzler who picks it. And the Vikings are going to get it back here just past the 35. And, Charles, it seems like sometimes when you fall down early, there can be a tendency there to try and get it all back in one fell swoop. And that time, that thinking leads to an interception.
And I believe you brought up a really good point there, Brandon, because you're trying to force plays, right? You try and get all back in one shot, just as you mentioned there. And you know you're going to need some big plays to get back into the game. But ultimately, you really can't force what isn't there.
Out of bounds. I love it. Out of bounds.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw is Cousins. Sliding out of the pocket. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Brandon Graham applied the heat off the edge.
But that's what they have to do more of defensively, not just getting sacks. We have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. 3rd and long for Cousins. Looking here for Smith downfield. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And the Eagles are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
I'm glad we didn't have enough. Giddy up helped us get it.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Throwing is Hurts. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Sheldon Richardson able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Here's Hurts to throw. Going deep here for Watkins. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away.
Decision time.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand infighting by any means necessary on third down. He was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
Why not?
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. Carrying it out deep for Smith. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Vikings, they have the football now.
Nah, I really ain't want to pick it.
Position. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Look, I couldn't even touch it.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
Oh, shit.
And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Steps away to his left.
Too much. Wow, he had too much on it.
Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to get the football back at their
Shit, we just took points off the board with that.
He was saying, hey, give me the football.
He just threw that shit too
I don't know
much.
if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And this is caught by Watkins. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. They'll set up a throw. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll throw now on the final play. He'll fire it deep for Rager. And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gauton, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the 2nd half. Nwangu now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Off the play fake, Cousins. He'll get this to Nwangu. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Cousins now to throw on first down. And this is Cook with a grab. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
2nd and 6. Now Cousins. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't, because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, he was circled, starred, everything. Find him, cover him. But sometimes you can scheme a guy open. You put the receivers in a bunch. Maybe you move some motion. Maybe you put them on the backside of a formation, and all of a sudden you've got a better matchup. Every now and then, the offensive guys, they figure a way to get him open, even with everyone keeping eyes on him.
And that's certainly a guy they want to keep trying to scheme open. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll throw again. Cousins. Over the middle, complete. It's Cook. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 32-yard line. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface.
He just doing some things.
None of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Cousins. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Again, it's Cousins. And Cook has it, left side. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Vikings take the
Burger got tired
for the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Yeah, he the one told me that early. Like,
Down the middle. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. The drive will start with an option going left. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. It'll only be a gain of 1 yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. They'll drop to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking to throw to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the 1st down and then some.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Back to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
Meanwhile, Cousins' throw complete to his receiver, Thielen.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
How about the job there on the outside? Shed the wide receiver and was able to make the tackle on the perimeter.
Now on 2nd and 13, Cousins. And this one's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Cousins. Quick slant here to Smith. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Here's Cousins. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Working with 2nd and 5 now. Cousins again. Third interception thrown by Cousins.
I didn't know that was Slay over there. Oh, that ain't Slay.
And the Eagles are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
How the hell they let Nelson get that? Yeah.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. 5 yards remain on 2nd down. They'll go again with Sanders. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. The Eagles on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. They'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Great coverage there, holds him to a 2-yard return following a 50-yard punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've got a chance now to put this game away following that last defensive stop and punt. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll make it second down.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
On second down now, it's Cook. It'll only be a gain of 1 yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. You have to stay in bounds and run that clock. Coaches, that'll drive them crazy.
Sacrifice a yard or 2 if you have to. Just go down, in bounds, keep that clock going. It's almost like he was caring more about his fantasy stats than it was about winning the game, and that has to drive a coach crazy.
Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Mike Zimmer's made his decision, and that decision is to try and go for this thing on 4th down. To throw, Cousins.
Oh, why would you go back behind the line?
And now this is
That's terrible.
The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Vikings
Why would he go
able to convert
backwards?
here on 4th. And the Eagles defense able to hold.
Good D.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive, and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Going deep here for Watkins. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Hurts sets up to throw it. Looking here for Smith downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 10. They're going to look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage.
You got to go for it now, though. You got to go for it now.
Free, and it's 4th down. I don't know. He had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
Well, I'm thinking about the mental focus, you know?
Yeah.
The mental focus.
Yeah, that's true.
Got to stay with it.
That's true. He'll fire it deep for Rager. And 2
Woo!
Woo! Convert there on 4th. And the Vikings, they have the
Diddy.
football now in excellent field position.
Whipped cream.
Had him toasted, bro. Overthrew that shit. Had him toasted.
1st down. Here's Cousins. Flush to his right. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Cook. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Well,
Yes, sir, he did.
That's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space.
The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure.
What happened, Berger?
He was able to flush out to his right to try and evade people.
What happened? You felt tired or something?
Had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Oh.
Cousins on first down. Flushed out right. And that's going to be two.
Ooh, that was a good D there. That was a bad read.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield,
Bad
that's been a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Cousins. Complete. Smith has it. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. To the air again, it's Cousins. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Smith. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Cousins now. Eluding the pressure right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away, and he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
The Vikings on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 5. Give to Cook out of the gun.
They're going to let me run in the gun.
I don't think there's any question at this stage. The stop troops, the defensive guys, they've got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook there to make the grab. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. So definitely a good day's work throwing the football. Very good day's work. A 4th touchdown passes. They're really pouring it on.
Yeah, and so much for going into clock mode after getting that touchdown, right? Because you would think with the lead, 4th quarter, they might actually do that. No chance. They've kept attacking and got another touchdown pass as a result.
The extra point up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charlie. And now look at
there we go, his stick.
And the Vikings
yeah.
And they will
yeah. Sorry, JR.
Inside the 10-yard line.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct.
I know that nigga got that motherfucking straw on his stick, so that's why I let you catch it in the middle, man.
Of how this whole evening's
Play
going,
some wood.
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
A good red zone run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
I know you're trying to wring every yard out of a run, but I think 9 yards there is ideal in this situation.
Yeah, now next couple plays, you'll only need 1 yard. Keep that clock rolling with a lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, what you're saying is maybe if it takes you 1 or 2 more runs to get the first down, that's extra time, extra plays. Really hurts the team on defense.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd and goal now as they look to add a few more points here on. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So another score there. And often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
Man, I ain't faking no punts, man.
Throughout this game. And privately, the head coach
I'm going to go, listen, if I'm going to go for it, I'm going to take it at the 2-yard line.
The ownership of that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
So they are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Okay, Jay, I'm going to give you a couple opportunities to score, man.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though. Because
he got him.
Right. That's caught at the 25. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play there for Philly. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. From the gun, it's Hurts. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And the Vikings are going to take over.
I know that hurt me. A lot of steam out of you, boy.
The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. The Vikings going to signal for their first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 2nd down at 5. Throwing here, Cousins. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and give some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Well, Fletcher Cox, he's been doing this for a lot of years, and another sack to his ledger there. The offense is going to stay out there. They've converted twice, failed once so far on 4th down. Let's see what's in store here.
I know, easy.
Throwing is Cousins.
This nigga got his ass hit.
Picked off at the 16, and he takes this one back.
That nigga was laying flat on his back.
Eagles defense gets a pick 6 TD.
Watch this nigga. Boom.
This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell, just run the football.
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked
15
defensive
seconds
front,
left.
which is why they were throwing the football
After
before,
that.
trying to make sure they just get their backs, you know, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
I don't like how you did me dirty, JR. Still did me dirty.
Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49.
Hey, we're good, we're good.
Cousins here to throw. It's complete to Cook. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Throwing again, Cousins on 2nd and 10. Catch is made here by Irv Smith Jr. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 18. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. How are they clicking on offense?
They can't help but feel great about themselves, don't they? I mean, what a game. That number of points. Continually feeling they're moving the ball. Things are working and clicking. They think that they can